And welcome to your broadcast of the University High School JV football team versus Deltona High School. I'm Adam Black along with Christian Boussiere, and we're in for some good JV action tonight, this long-time rivalry.
Yeah, we're looking for a good game tonight, and I think coming off that game after Spruce Creek, they're looking for hopefully a win.
Yeah, so this will be the last JV game for University. As you see them run onto the field. Certainly excited to get out there one last time.
Yeah, so the Titans are going to run over their sidelines, and we're set to get underway. Coin toss has just been made.
So the quarterback situation is going to be the same as last game, with Lombard will be taking the snaps as Vargas is playing on varsity due to injuries.
Yeah, that varsity football team has had a lot of injuries this season. That means that Vargas is going to get his time to shine tomorrow night as they play Deland. That's University varsity.
Yeah, absolutely. And I gotta say, he definitely had a pretty decent game against district rival Spruce Creek last week, but unfortunately Titans came up just short.
Yeah, so the Titans are going to get set now for the kickoff. So we're about to get things underway here in Deltona. It's a beautiful night, 70 degrees, a few clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful fall night for one last time.
Absolutely, and here's Tanner Dean on the kickoff.
Still waiting the whistle.
Whistle's in. Kicker will get his line set, and the kick is up and away. And it is taken in by a Deltona player. He's trying to get some running room. He finds a little hole, but we'll be taking it down quickly. So that's going to be a decent return. They're going to start inside of their own 45-yard line.
That was a good return by Deltona right there. Great yardage. And now they're going to see if they can make something of it.
So, the University defense will trot out. And be Deltona 1st and 10, about the 43-yard line.
Deltona comes set now, ready for the snap.
So this is an interesting look at Deltona. They have two backs and a tight end in the game. As the ball is snapped, his handoff to the running back. Trying to cut up field. Breaks a tackle, but is brought down quickly. And he's brought down about the 45-yard line.
It's not a big game there for Deltona. I mean, that's what we can expect early in this game. They're trying to establish what kind of game they want to play.
Second and about 8 for Deltona. They're going to come out in that same formation, but to the left this time.
Deltona comes set now.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to hand it off again to the outside. Six has a little bit of running room, and he's to the outside.
He's going to run it all the way down the sideline.
And that's going to be a first down, but he's going to be hit hard on the sideline. Even after the big hit, that's going to be resulting in a first down for Deltona.
And the crowd certainly loved that one. Sidelines are excited. That was a big run for Deltona right there.
I believe that was number 8, Deshaun Flood on the hit.
Looks like number 8 will be tagged in now for Deltona.
So 1st and 10 on the other 45 for Deltona.
And that was a good run there. I think they're trying to kind of establish that they're here to play this, brilliant University High School team. Even though they've lost some players throughout the season.
That's going to be play action. It's going to be a quick play underneath, and he is brought down quickly. That was DK Mackey on the tackle, and he's going to get no gain on that play.
Yeah, it was brilliant defense there by University Titans to be able to take down that runner. Of course, short pass, so they were just going for yardage, trying to get the first down.
Yeah, but because of it, they're going to end up behind the sticks here. So 2nd and maybe 11 for Deltona.
Yeah, and this is a play as a coach. You're trying to figure out, you don't want to risk the ball and turn it over early and let them get the upper hand this early in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what the coach calls here.
So this time it'll be just one running back for Deltona. And he'll be given the ball, and he's got a huge lane. He makes a man miss. It'll be brought down after a gain of about 6, so that'll bring him It's a third down just inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he found a huge gap right there. Was able to kind of almost evade the defenders in a way to where he found himself right down the middle. Of course, Titans defense was able to get there pretty quickly. That's going to bring him the third down.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for sometimes as a running back. Just once you see that hole, you just got to stick your foot in the ground and get upfield. And that was, again, a 6 yards. So if they didn't have the loss, they definitely would have been on track here. But so this will be 3rd and 5.
Crucial down play here for the Deltona Wolves.
So hand it off again, and he's brought down in the backfield. And that is Devin Carson on the tackle. And this will be 4th down this will be 4th and 10 for Deltona.
That Titans defense has come to show them that they are a wall, and you are going to have to break and chip at that wall until you can get through it. Just great defense by the Titans all around. Yeah,
absolutely. After letting that 6-yard run go, they were able to stop him for about 5 in the backfield. So this will be just about 4th and 10.
Looks like Deltona's going to go for it here on 4th and 10.
Be interested to see what they do here, as most of their plays so far has been running plays with just one quick pass. Might expect them to throw a little deeper on this play. And the Titans are showing pressure. And it's going to come. And he's looking deep downfield. He's got a wide open receiver, and it is caught. Oh! And he is pushed out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line. And that'll be 1st and goal Deltona.
Great pass there by Deltona to regain all that lost yardage and then some. And that's a huge play there for the Wolves.
Yeah, and I feel that ball had a little more on it. That could have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I think the receiver just found himself in a weird spot to where he was almost off balance, kind of close to the sidelines, and better safe than sorry just to run it in to the sidelines than risk getting tackled in a fumble.
Yeah, absolutely. So 1st and goal for Deltona. About the 6-yard line. And the ball is handed off again. He's running up the middle, but it's wrapped up quickly, and he'll get maybe a yard on that.
Yeah, just not a big gain on that one. Defense kind of read that perfectly. It's time to reassess.
So 2nd and goal now. Yeah, that last run, they maybe got back to their line of scrimmage. So it looks about the 6-yard line.
Yep. So Deltona now just looking to get some early scores on this. Their 2nd and goal. Huge drive there to get them there.
That's going to be a play action. It's going to be a screen to the outside. It is caught, but he wrapped it up in the backfield again. That was that play they were trying to go to back earlier, but couldn't get nothing going, and they lose yardage again on that play.
Yeah, again, they're just not finding those holes. They're running right into the defense. They're going to have to make something work here quick because they're at 3rd and goal now, and time is running up.
Yeah, we're already under 5 minutes in this first quarter, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line after the loss. Deltona was trying to hit their tight end in the flats, but it was covered up immediately.
And this Titans defense has been rock solid all season. I mean, we've seen it in the games previously. They have been able to stop those running plays very quickly and even push the other team back.
Yep, and so here's a 3rd and goal for Deltona. Quarterback will play action. It's a quick play over the middle, and it is no signal yet. Caught. Yep, that'll be caught at about the 5-yard line. So this will be 4th and goal from the 5.
Yeah, interesting play there. Wasn't really sure what went down there for a second. There was no call from the ref. It's just kind of a big mess of players fighting for the ball.
Yeah, that was a pretty good catch. He was covered by 2 defenders, which made it look like he didn't even have the ball at first.
Yeah, that double coverage is no joke.
So this will be their 2nd, 4th down, and be going for it again.
Yeah, and Deltona's going to try and be smart here, just convert that into a touchdown. Of course, they don't have all that yardage to get it to a first down and stay alive, so it's now or never for Deltona.
So it is handed off and it's fumbled and is recovered by the Titans. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Titans sideline is electric there. Huge fumble. That's the first fumble recovery of the night, and just a big play for the Titans all around. That is a horrible defeat there for Deltona. They end their first drive there very early.
Yeah, they're able to convert on that last fourth down, but when it comes to scoring a touchdown, they weren't able to do it. So we're going to get a look at that University offense. Like we said, and hold on a second here, folks. That is Barrett Schultz at quarterback. And so he's going to hand off to Joseph. Joseph has a running lane. He's going to get to the outside.
Ooh.
And is taken down after a pretty good gain of about 6 yards.
That was an awkward hit there for Joseph for a second. Looks like he kind of landed on his back, but he seems to be okay. An interesting play call to get Schultz in there, as opposed to Lombard, as we've seen in the past few games.
Yeah, so second and about 4 for the Titans. Same look as usual, though, with Joseph back there. And Schultz is going to take this himself after the low snap, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not much of a big gain there for the Titans, as they go to third down now.
Yeah, it looked like that play was supposed to go to Mackey, but because of the low snap, Schultz just decided to take it himself.
So they're going to retake the field now. Strategizing as they come set on the line.
And so you're going to see both backs to Schultz's left. Last time the Titans did this, it was a quarterback keeper. No, Flood is sent in motion. It's given to him on a jet sweep. He gets to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. He's trying to reverse the field, and he will. Wow. And he's going to come back again. He shoves a defender, and he's close to a first down marker, and that is a first down.
That was almost a Madden play right there. I mean, he just saw the defender and said, I'm going to go the other way. Turned around, started running downfield, evaded the defender, and then came back upfield for a little bit of yardage. Not a big game for the Titans, but an interesting play nonetheless.
Yeah, and the reason I think he tried to cut back there is because they give the jet sweep to him on the short side, and here's Lombard checking into the game. But yeah, the jet sweep was given to him on the short side of the field, and you know that hole just closed up quickly and had to make something else happen, and he clearly did.
Yeah, great reaction time from him. So able to get away, getting a couple of yards.
Yep. So here's Lombard, your normal look. He will take it and hand it off to Mackey. Mackey driving up the middle, and he's going to get a decent gain there. And that'll be gain about 7 for Mackey and for his first handoff for the game.
Yeah, these Titan runners have been able to push through these huge like tackles. I mean, he's got 4 or 5 guys just trying to bring him down, and he's just keep going. He gained about 2 to 3 yards right there.
Yeah, Mackey and Joseph just some really strong players, especially as freshmen. And you're going to see Mackey on your near side out wide. 2nd and 3 for the Titans.
Second and 3 now. Titans offense starting to come alive here.
And Lombard dropping back. He's looking deep to the sideline, but that ball is going to be way out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like a last-minute decision there for Lombard. Had a couple defenders on him going, so I think he just wanted to get rid of that ball and trying to find a safe place. He had a receiver downfield at about the 50, but it was a no-go.
Yeah, not exactly sure what he was trying to do with that ball. Maybe he's just trying to play it safe and trying to have it more to the outside so nobody else can get it except for Schultz. It looked like he was going for there.
Titans going to regroup here as they get ready for the snap.
So 3rd and short, hands it to Joseph. Joseph finds a hole and gets up through the middle, and that's going to be a Titan first down.
He's just able to drive that ball right through the tackles. Like I said earlier, he is just powerful in that area.
So, first down as this first quarter winds down. Let's see if the Titans get a playoff before the end of the first.
9 seconds left on the clock here. The Titans come
They will get it off, and they're going to hand out to Mackey. Mackey cuts it upfield. He's trying to get to the outside. He's got a huge yardage and will be brought down near the 40-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for the Titans as the first quarter will come to a close.
Yeah, huge first quarter. I think both teams really said what they're trying to be in this game. I mean, the Titans are a force to be reckoned with. And Deltona saying, we're going to keep on fighting. So, interesting first quarter, excuse me. So, Titans walk off.
So, we will see you guys resume play after a short break. And so, back after the break, Titans will have the ball on the Wolves' 43-yard line.
Yeah, so the Titans have possession on the 43-yard line. Looking for a big play here, of course. Deltona was not able to capitalize on that fourth and goal conversion, excuse me. They had a fumble, which allowed the Titans to regain possession.
Yeah, so this down distance was set up by the huge run by Mackey. And they're going to give it to Joseph. Joseph is wrapped up quickly in the backfield, though. That's going to be a loss on the play for Joseph.
Yeah, not much he could do there as a runner. I mean, he had defense all around him. He was surrounded. So, no gain there.
So, second, maybe 13 for the Titans.
Ball's at about the 44.
So you're going to see Titans in the pistol look here as Lombard will hand it off to Joseph. Joseph trying to run to the outside, but he is met quickly again in the backfield. So this can bring up 3rd and long for the Titans.
Still no gain for the Titans there. Just really short run plays. They're getting shut down very quickly. This Deltona defense has been on spot as far as reading these offensive positions.
And so they haven't had anything going after that last run by Mackey. So this will be 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 maybe. So you're going to see a trips look to your near side. Mackey is on the far side by himself. And Lombard will drop back after a fumble snap. It's going to be a screenplay, but the ball is on the ground. The referee will call it incomplete.
It's an incomplete pass. That was a lucky break for the Titans right there. It could have been called a fumble. And Lombard almost got sacked. So they're going to line back up now. Almost a big moment there for Deltona's defense. But now they come set. Titans going to reassess. It's 4th down. They're at about the 43, 44, call it.
Yeah, and it looks like the Titans are just going to play it safe here. Not going to take a chance like Deltona is, and that's going to be Schultz to punt it away.
Schultz with
and
the punt.
Kick it away. That's a pretty good punt there out of Schultz. And is brought in by Deltona and is tackled down.
That was a really good punt there from the Titans.
Yeah, that was number 22, Keaton Lyons, on the tackle.
So Deltona's going to end up all the way back now.
So now Deltona would take over on downs from their own 10-yard line.
So Deltona's going to get set now. Titans defense rolls in. They're all the way back at the 10, call it goal line almost. And a beautiful punt there.
Yeah, Schultz, a receiver. Interesting how they don't go with either of their two kickers to punt as the ball is snapped and is handed off, but he'll be taken down in the backfield immediately, close to a safety, but
yeah.
I believe with forward progress,
That
he'll
was
be taken down. They're going to spot him at the 5-yard line.
That was a close safety right there. I mean, almost pushing his own goal line, but nonetheless a sack for the Titans. So that's going to push them even farther back downfield. Now they're really far back at the goal line almost. And just not the start that Deltona was looking for.
Yeah, pretty good defensive matchup here. Neither team has scored yet. You know, the biggest thing we had was the one deep pass for Deltona and then the run by Mackey. So, 2nd and 15 for Deltona.
Deltona looking to get some yardage now as they're in a sticky situation. 2nd down all the way back downfield. Defense in motion.
So the quarterback will drop back. He's looking deep to the sideline. And it is Cole! And he breaks the tackle. He's still going. He is down the sideline. He is to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Deltona.
And he can put Deltona on the board. What a play. Coach is jumping up. Unbelievable reception. And they're still going. That sideline is alive right now, ladies and gentlemen. What a pass. What a reception. That's number 2 on Deltona.
Yeah, I mean, almost a picture-perfect play there for Deltona. Being backed up at their own 5-yard line and bringing it all the way to the end zone. 95-yard pass.
I mean, that was just unbelievable. I mean, that almost looked like a Hail Mary. I mean, just all the way downfield. They were at almost the 3-yard line when they started this drive, and now they just scored their first touchdown. Interesting to see what Deltona goes for here, if they're going to try and convert or just stay safe with the field goal.
And by the looks of it, seems like they'll be going for 2 here. Indeed, they will.
It's not the first time we've seen a team go for 2 against the Titans. We've seen it in a couple games now.
Quarterback is still trying to get something straight at the line, but he finally will, and he'll take the ball. He's going to take it himself, but he's brought down immediately.
What a great tackle there by the Titans.
And that was number 5, Daniel Cameron, on the tackle. So, after the Deltona score, the score will be 6-0 Deltona. And it seems as if for both teams, you know, all their offense has come on big chunk plays, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've had these moments where they're really low, but then they just hit that one spike, and I mean, they're gone with it. I mean, they get these brilliant plays all around. So, interesting game strategies here from both teams. But it seems to turn out well for Deltona. Let's see if the Titans can try and capitalize on something here on the kickoff.
Yep, so the Titans will be receiving the kick for the first time tonight. That is number 8, Deshaun Flood, and at number 2, Barrett Schultz back deep to receive.
So Deltona takes the field now. We're ready for the kick. What do you think these Titans are looking for now that they're down 6-0?
Well, I might be expecting some more pass plays, as that the last one, the only pass play team they've had so far was that screen play to Joseph, which didn't go well. You know, they had a couple of runs go their way, but the rest, they couldn't get much going, so might see the pass game open up a little bit.
Yeah, we'd certainly love to see that. Here's the kick.
Yeah, so that's number 2 for Deltona, the same man that ran that touchdown in, kicking off for them, and that's going to be deep kick, brought in about the 10-yard line by Flood. Flood taking it upfield. He's going to take it to his left. Flood breaks another tackle. He's to the sideline and is taken down about the 45-yard line.
That Titan run game is still alive here. I mean, that was just another great kickoff return there for the Titans. So that's going to get them set up at about the 45 in their own end. Titans offense still in the huddle trying to figure out what they're gonna make of this.
So you're gonna see your 2-back look and 3 receivers for the Titans. So ball is taken in and is handed off to Joseph. Joseph fighting for some yards, and he'll get about 3 maybe.
Yeah, just another run.
There was again, like you said earlier, that these Titan running backs just fighting for these yards.
Yeah, I mean, once they get those defenders on them, they're just digging. They're not getting up. They're not getting on their knees. They're not throwing themselves on the ground. They are digging, and that's what you love to see on a running back. So the crowd's starting to come alive tonight after that play by Deltona.
Yeah, and so Titans offense will trot back out on 2nd and about 8. And hand off to Joseph. Joseph will get a couple yards in that play. And again, not much going for this Titan run game.
Yeah, I think they need to start reassessing what they want to do with this ball. They've been running it, but it hasn't been going so well for them. Deltona has been able to read them perfectly. Maybe it's time to try something new. A lot of strategy going on the Titan sidelines. 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe. So you're going to see Dunn, Rojas, and Schultz on your near side. Lombard dropping back. It's going to be a screenplay to Joseph. It is caught by Joseph. He's got blockers and room ahead of him. He's going to get to the outside. That's going to be a 1st down Titans.
Yeah, that's a big play there for the Titans now as they finally start to get their traction, get some yardage. And I think they're starting to come alive offensively.
Yeah, so they're going to go back to that play, which unfortunately didn't go in their favor last time around. But definitely did theirs. That's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line for the Titans.
Ref calls everyone back onto the field. As they take the line now, they're at about the 30.
And so you're going to see twins on both sides for the Titans. It's just Joseph in the backfield as Flood is set in motion. And there's a collision in the backfield between Flood and Joseph, and Joseph will be taken down in the backfield.
Yeah, not sure what really happened there. It looks like maybe they didn't have the play going right, or maybe just bad timing, but no gain.
Yeah, and so this will be 2nd, about 14 for the Titans. You know, it looks like maybe Flood thought he was going to get the ball, but Joseph did instead. And it's handed off to Joseph again. But he's going to break 1 tackle, but then he's brought down immediately after. So that's going to be 3rd and long for the Titans.
Just running right into those Deltona defense, or yeah, running right into those Deltona defense. Sorry guys, just couldn't get another run. 3rd down.
So, I'm interested to see if they go back to the pass game here. Maybe they'll go back to that screen to Joseph, as it's been their only successful pass play tonight.
Titans come set in their line.
And so, Lombard is looking deep. And it is caught by Flood and into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Big play there by the Titans. Great pass all around. That's going to tie up this game now. 6-6. Big play, big pass by Lombard.
Yeah, so that Titan PAT, come out after the long touchdown. Lombard to Flood. So, score will be 6-6 with 2:50 left in this first half. And there's Briley Cam on the kick.
So Briley looking down the uprights.
And the ball's blocked. And it'll be no good, so your score will still be 6-6.
That was a big block there for Deltona.
But yeah, I mean, talk about that last play, you know. They were desperate for a first down. They just go deep for the end zone and ends up working out for them.
Yeah, I mean, that was a brilliant pass all around. Big throw. Risky move. They had that receiver downfield. Seemed to work out pretty well for them as they tie this game.
Yeah, you know, like we were saying earlier, you couldn't get too much going on the run game. Wouldn't be surprised if for the rest of the game might see some little more passing plays.
I certainly would not attest to that. Titans come out now ready to kick the ball off.
And that'll be Dean for his second time on the kickoff.
And these kickoffs have been big for setting field position in this game. I mean, both teams have had great receiving. It's interesting to see how Deltona plays this now.
So we are still awaiting the whistle.
Looks like Deltona's number 1 is signaling for something, unless kick goes up.
Yeah, that's going to be a low kick. It's going to drop out the 20-yard line, taken in by Deltona. Number 2 trying to get to the outside. And it's wrapped up by Schultz and some other Titans with Carson as well as Baker.
Looks like he did a little 1-2 step there, trying to get away from the defense, and it worked for a second, but they're going to take it to about the 25, call it 30. This Titans defense gets ready to roll out.
So, Titans defense will trot back out there.
Yeah, here comes Titans defense now as Deltona is trying to make something of it. They're at the 25-30 right now. And again, their offensive drives, both teams have been coming in peaks. It just seems like they get really low, pushed all the way back, a lot of penalties or maybe a sack or two. And they just shoot up, and I mean, it worked out for Deltona, worked out for Titans.
And so a high snap is handed off to the running back, but it's met quickly by Carson and Maldonado.
Yeah, just a short play trying to get that yardage, excuse me.
But yeah, so besides the run by Mackey earlier, we haven't seen too many big runs for either team.
No, most of those runs have been shut down pretty quickly by both teams' defenses. I think it's interesting how many times they will run it and then they move to the passing play. It seems like passing's almost become a last resort for both of the teams.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's 2nd and 10 for Deltona. It's another high snap. It's going to be a play action. It's going to be to the tight end again. And he's brought down immediately. And that is number 22, Keaton Lyons again.
That was a big tackle right there. Great bringing him down because he had a wide open gap. He could have taken it down the sidelines. Great play by the Titans.
And so that was the 3rd time that Deltona's gone to that play, to the quick play to the flats, and it's not working out for him at all. So we'll see you guys after a short water break. So we are back after a quick water break. Deltona's 3rd and 12 from their own about 25-yard line.
So Deltona comes set now. Still waiting the snap. Looks like they're trying to...
As quarterback will drop back. He's looking deep again to the sideline. And it is incomplete.
That one certainly did not get the fans' approval. That pass was called incomplete, and it was downfield at about the 40. He had one defender on him, but that pass just went over his head.
Yeah, that ball's played perfectly by number 21, Khalil Baker. There was no shot he was getting that ball.
Yeah, just way too high up, right over his head. Landed about 6 feet out in front of him. I mean, he would have had to dive, but still had a defender in front of him. Nonetheless, they end up still at the 20.
So it looks like the Wolves will punt it because they have a man deep in the backfield. Yep, and they will. So the punt is up and away. It's a short one, falls about the 50, and it's taken in by Flood. Flood trying to get to the outside. And he's still going to the outside. He's trying to cut back across the field.
That's a big
He's got a
run.
block, and that is going to be into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
That was a big run by Flood and recovered on the punt. And that's just an absolutely amazing play there by Flood. Great run, evading the defenders, found those gaps right down the center. That's a big play for the Titans. And they're going to celebrate that one for a while as Flood trots down the sideline, skipping in the air. High fives all around.
Yeah, and so it almost looked like he definitely would not score a touchdown on that, let alone even get maybe 15 yards on it. But once he turned the Jets on, he was to the sideline and cut it back inside.
Yeah,
and so that looks like the Titans' offense is going to be out there. They're going to try and go for 2.
That was just a superstar play right there for Flood.
Yep, so that Titan offense is going to line up out there. And they're going to be in the double wing formation. Everybody stacked to the right side. Joseph will take the snap himself, trying to run to the outside. And he's going to get into the end zone. So that'd be a 2-point conversion for the Titans.
So a big conversion for the Titans, as that's going to put them up to 14-6 now over the Deltona Wolves. So Deltona has a lot of ground they have to make up, but they want to try and get back in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That 2-point conversion making up for the blocked PAT earlier. So here's Dean again to kick it. Titans now lead 14-6. A minute 12 left in the second quarter. So the Wolves are going to have to run the 2-minute drill here if they want to score before halftime.
It's crunch time for Deltona Wolves. You're absolutely right. I mean, they have to really figure out how they're going to get this ball downfield. It seems like they haven't really been able to figure that out yet. So they're getting set for the kick now.
So here's Dean again. The kick is up. It's another fairly short one. It's going to bounce down and it'll be recovered by Deltona. Deltona hops over him. Man, he's going to get to the sideline. He's got a blocker in front of him and is finally brought out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That was a big run for Deltona right there. I thought he was going to be brought down way back in about the 35-40, but he kept on going. It's a big play.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was going to be stuffed immediately, but he got a key block, and one of the Titans players fell down. He literally hopped over that Titan defender.
So now they come set around 40.
Yep, so this is definitely going to help their cause if they want to score again before halftime. So this would be from the Titans' 35-yard line. So they're gonna have a minute to go.
Deltona now comes out of their huddle. Interesting to see what strategy they play here.
So what used to be their tight end is now in the backfield next to the quarterback. Quarterback will take the ball. It's going to be handed off. It's going to be handed off again on a reverse play. And he's going to break another tackle.
Whistle blown. The ref called that play off.
He's close to the first down marker. And, yeah, they're going to give him the first down. I believe he might have stepped out of bounds. That might have been what the whistle was for.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he had his foot out of bounds just a little bit. I mean, it's a hard call to make, but big play nonetheless. They're going to get that first down.
Yeah, you know, honestly, that was a good balance nonetheless, because it looked like he might have been out of bounds maybe after a gain of 5, but no, he's able to get it up to the first down marker.
Deltona comes out of the huddle after a big run now. They're at the 30.
Yep, so at quarterback will hand it off to his running back. Running back trying to get to the outside. And he will get to the outside, and that's going to be a pretty good gain there. Brought down inside the 10-yard line.
Another big run there for Deltona. It looks like maybe they're establishing themselves as the running team. Of course, we've seen the Titans score on their passing plays. So interesting to see how Deltona's playing this with a lot of running plays.
Yeah, so first and goal for Deltona. Yeah, it seems like the best 2 back-to-back runs we've seen tonight.
45 left on the clock now. They're at first. Call.
Yeah, but it's being handed off up the middle again. And after breaking 1 tackle, he'll get a little bit more. He's going to stretch out for it. But Deltona will take a timeout after that play with 37 seconds left in the second quarter. 35, excuse me. So after the timeout, Deltona is going to come out second and goal from about the 5-yard line. 35 seconds left to go in this first half.
Yeah, so Deltona's set now, second down. Defense still trying to get everything figured out. So's offense. Looks like 22 now. Coming set.
Yep, quarterback will play action. He's looking to the end zone and is incomplete.
That was a big tackle there by 0-1 on the Titans. Brought him down before the ball even got to him. I don't think he was even out of the quarterback's hands by the time he was on the ground.
Yep, so third and goal for Deltona. So if they don't score in these next 2 downs, they're going to be down leading into halftime.
So Deltona down 14-6 right now. They got just about 30 seconds left on the clock. It's third and goal now. And they're under a lot of pressure now.
Yeah, so quarterback will drop again. It's going to the end zone for the corner, and it is incomplete. That was Baker in the coverage there.
Yeah, that was an interesting pass there by Deltona. Looked like he would have maybe been able to run it in, but it looks like he had his foot out of bounds possibly. Maybe just stepped out of bounds or didn't catch it.
Excuse me, that was actually a Sorto, I believe, in coverage. So this will be 4th down, 4th and goal for Deltona.
Deltona still in the huddle on the big play now.
And so after the play, the referee is going to call pass interference on the offense. So this is going to back Deltona up again.
Pass interference on the offense. I'm not really sure who that would be on. I didn't see anything that looks super suspicious.
Yeah, I guess the receiver that he was targeting maybe got a little too physical when the ball was up in the air.
That's going to bring him all the way back now to the 30. Call it 20. My apologies. Deltona just can't seem to catch a break on these last few drives.
Yes, so I believe because of the penalty, it's still going to be 3rd down. So 3rd and a long 20 till the end zone for Deltona. 24 seconds left in the half. Wouldn't be surprised if they went deep again.
Yeah, so Deltona set up now. 7 in motion.
Still trying to get himself set. Now he will.
Deltona ready for the snap.
Quarterback drops back. He's got pressure and he is hit as he throws, but it's to the end zone and incomplete.
That was great coverage by Titans right there. Stuck his hand out, poked the ball right out. And that was going to be a big play for Deltona, too. If they caught that, that would have brought them all the way back to where they started.
Yeah, that time, that was Baker in coverage. So now it's going to be 4th and goal from just outside of the 20 for Deltona, and they will take another timeout.
Welcome back after that timeout by Deltona Wolves. They're going to line up at the 20-yard mark. It's going to be 4th down.
Yep, 4th and goal. And they backed up because of the penalty.
Looks like offense still trying to get something figured out on the line. Now they're set. Here comes the snap.
And now they're set. Quarterback will drop back once again. He's got pressure. He's looking to the end zone. And it is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Deltona.
That's a big play for Deltona right there. Little scary moment. Landed on the pylon. Able to break the plane. That's a huge touchdown for Deltona. That's going to bring us now to 14-12.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't ask for anything better on a 4th and long play.
Yeah, they're at their lowest moment right there. Almost down 1 score coming into the half. 11 seconds on the clock. They made that play very quickly, too.
Yeah, indeed they did. So they're going to go for 2 like they did last time, try and tie this game up before going into halftime.
So big play call here. 14-12 now with 11 seconds left in this half. Deltona comes set. They're ready for the snap.
Yep, quarterback going to drop back again. He's got a receiver to the outside. It is caught, and that'll be a 2-point conversion.
Deltona has tied this game up. They were down going into the half, and now it is 14-14. That's a big play.
Yeah, and so both defenses have been holding up so far until these last few drives for both teams. And so, you know, at this point, if you're the Titans, you're going to hope that you can get a good return and maybe a quick field goal. Of course, there's only 11 seconds left for halftime, so.
Yeah, so big run here has to come from the Titans. They have to receive this field goal quickly, get it as far downfield as they can, but be smart by managing their time. And then, of course, try and get the score going into the half, get that upper hand. This ball set on the field now. We're ready for the kickoff.
So Mike might expect a short kick here. Yes, it will be a short kick, and is taken in by the Titans, and they will start from their 40-yard line with 8 seconds to go before the half.
I think that's a smart move to take that knee down there. I mean, you don't have to risk getting that fumble and, of course, them having the possession or having to get pushed all the way back, and now there's no point to even go for the ball. You have 8 seconds.
Yeah, so see what Coach Dan Fox calls for this Titan offense. See if they'll kneel it or if they'll maybe take a shot.
So 8 seconds left on the clock now. Titans offense, comes out.
So it certainly looks like they're going to take a shot. They got 3 receivers on your near side. And indeed they will. Lombard dropping back is looking deep for Schultz. And it is intercepted. So that'll likely end the half here. And, yep, they're just going to take it to halftime. So
Deltona ending the half in a big way there.
yeah, absolutely. So going to the halftime, the score is tied 14-14. We will see you guys after the break. And so we are back after halftime. Your score is 14-14. Titans will receive the second half kickoff.
Yeah, there's a big play from Deltona there. Got a nice pass and were able to get that extra touchdown right before the clock ran down. And so that's how we ended up tied up as we come into the second half of the game.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see both teams' offensive attack in the second half, as clearly for both of them, the pass game has definitely been it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the pass game has been very strong coming into these latter stages of the game. We saw a lot of running plays coming starting in the first quarter and even a little bit into the second quarter, but I think now they've established themselves, hey, those run plays are not going to work anymore. That defense is going to read us perfectly. There's not going to be any holes anymore. So let's just try and get this ball downfield, get that yardage, be smart about it, but be bold.
Yep, so second half kickoffs now set. Number 2 for Deltona's your kicker, that same man that ran back that touchdown earlier in the game. And his kick is away. It's a fairly short one brought in by Dunn. Dunn trying to race to the sideline. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get to the sideline. He catches a block. He's up the sideline. He's going to cut it back in the middle of the field. It's finally brought down inside the 30-yard line.
That was an awkward takedown there, but nonetheless a great run there by the Titans. Able to bring it all the way down to about the 30.
Yeah, so Titans will start with great field position to start the second half.
Yeah, so Titans now coming out. And already just a big play there for the Titans. They're going to have to capitalize on this quick.
And so it's be your normal look here with Mackey and Joseph in the backfield, Schultz, Rojas to the left, and Dunn to the right.
Whistle blown. Here's the snap.
And Lombard will hand off to Joseph. Joseph up the middle, and he's going to get about 5 or 6 on that.
Another weird takedown there. They just looks like he got slammed on his back. These Titans come back into a huddle now. Gain him about 1 yard, maybe 2.
Yep, it looks like it's about 2nd and 3, maybe 2nd and 4. So, Titans come out in the same look. Lombard will hand off to Dunn. That was actually Dunn in the backfield, but he is stopped quickly. Yeah, that's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, that was a big defensive play there for Deltona. Able to bring those Titans back now about 2-3 yards.
Yeah, that was interesting there. We see them do that a couple times with David Dunn in the backfield, and he's gotten the ball a couple times out of that look, but unfortunately hasn't made too much happen with it.
Yeah, so now the Titans are going to line up about the 34, 35.
And Lombard will drop back, and he's looking for Schultz. That was way over the head. Or he was actually looking for Rojas there, excuse me. And this will bring up 4th down for the Titans.
Yeah, that pass just went right over his head. We've seen it all night long. Just this pass is just a little too airy, a little too much power behind him. So the Titans are going to try and recover here. They're 4th down. No big gains just yet.
Yeah, so that Titan offense is going to stay out there. No field goal taken for them.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And so you're going to see that double wing look again. That is Flood and Joseph in the backfield. Flood's going to take the snap, trying to get to the outside. He's got pressure in the backfield already, and he'll be stopped. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, just nothing he could do there. He had defense all around him. Had to force himself onto the sidelines.
So that Titan defense will come out there for the second time, or excuse me, for the first time this half. You know, that offense was not able to capitalize on the great field position that was set up by Dunn on the kick return.
Yeah, so sadly the Titans could not get anything going for them in that drive. So we're going to go for the kickoff now. Or sorry, turnover.
So here's that Deltona offense again for the first time this half. Quarterback is going to hand off to his running back. Running back trying to get to the outside, but it's met by Devin Carson and driven way back. But with forward progress, that's only going to be a loss of about 2.
Players down on the field. Time is called. So it's always,
we are back after that injury timeout.
it's always nice to see a player go off the field under their own power. Of course, we hope for the best for him, but now Deltona lines up.
Yep, so 2nd and 12 for Deltona inside their own 20-yard line. And it's going to be play action, a quick play over the middle, and it is over the head and incomplete. 22 was looking for a call there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he was a little confused, just a little in a daze, trying to find a receiver. Good play action, though. Tricked the defense, but just couldn't find a receiver.
Yeah, by the looks of it, could have been an RPO play, because it certainly looked like that would have been a run, but the quarterback would have last second and decided to throw it to his receiver on a slant. You know, Lyons was close to being able to, if he would have gotten that second effort, he could have probably dove for that ball and intercepted it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those are just those plays that you're going to look back over in the film room and say, what could I have done different?
Yep, so 3rd and 12 for the Panther, or excuse me, the Wolves, excuse me. And we're going to have a timeout, Deltona. So after the Deltona timeout, excuse me, that offense is faced with a 3rd and long situation.
So Deltona trying to make something of this 3rd down.
And quarterback will drop. And he's looking deep again. And it is in and out of the hands and falls incomplete.
Just tipped out of his fingers what it looked like. Way downfield, that would have been a big play for them. He had double coverage, but it looked like he may have made the reception. It's a little too high.
Yeah, that was definitely a 50-50 ball there, as easily looked like it could have been caught or intercepted.
So now Deltona's going to try and figure out what they want to do on fourth down. Of course, we've seen them go for it quite a few times now in this game, and it looks like they will go for it. Offense is set on the field.
Yeah, and already this half, it seems like the game has slowed down a little bit. Only 2.5 has rolled off the clock. And it seemed like the first quarter is over in just a matter of seconds almost, it seems.
So still awaiting the snap.
And it's going to be a fake punt. Number 2 trying to get to the outside, but he is met by Flood. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so Deltona turns it over just about where the Titans turned it over just a few plays ago. So now Deltona's offense is going to trot off the field. Here comes the University Titans offense.
Yeah, and so with the turnover, the Titans are going to have better field position than they did even after that kickoff by Dunn. So they're going to start inside the Wolves 20.
Titans take the field now off, or excuse me, Deltona's defense still trying to get set. And this is going to be a big chance for the Titans to get one up over on the Deltona Wolves.
Yep, and so first down, handoff to Joseph. Joseph to the outside. He's got some room, and he makes a man miss and is finally brought down. Ooh, scary hit there.
Yeah, right on the back of the head. And another player's down.
Appears to be another Deltona player is down after the play. That could have been the man that Joseph made the move on.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe collided heads. It looked like Joseph's head went into maybe his shoulder pads. That's a scary hit for Joseph. And now another Deltona's player down.
So after another injury timeout, that Titan offense will come out there again. First and goal from about the 2-yard line.
That was number 3 for Deltona Wolves. He's going to walk off under his own power once again. That's the second injury this quarter for the Deltona Wolves.
Yoda appears to be okay on the sideline. Maybe just got a little dinged up. But that is Mackey in motion. It is handoff to Joseph. Joseph cuts up the middle, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Joseph with another great play to bring the Titans up in this game. And he's going to do his little victory dance all the way down back to the sidelines. High fives all around for Joseph.
And so here comes Briley Cam for the extra point. Was blocked on our last attempt.
So Cam now coming onto the field. She comes set. Looking down the uprights, waiting for the whistle.
And it appears, as that kick is up and through, but it appears Deltona is offsides.
Yeah, so
before the snap.
Riley will sink it in between the uprights, but they may call back.
Yeah, and so I think because the stoppage didn't come before, well, the penalty came before the snap, but the stoppage didn't.
Looks like they're going to jog off the field.
And I think after the penalty, the Titans look to be going for 2.
So call reversal here. They were going to go for the field goal. Now they switch it over, go for 2, try and get an even extra lead here on the Deltona Wolves. So they're going to line up at the goal line.
Yep, and so a stoppage by the referee. But the Titans will line up in that double wing formation. And there's a high snap, and the ball is on the ground, recovered by Joseph, though. But that 2-point going to be no good.
Yeah, it looks like he just wasn't prepared for that snap. Maybe he was too focused on the ref. The ref has been making some calls in between this, preceding that play.
Yeah, that ball just a little too high there for Joseph. Joseph is on the shorter end.
Yeah, absolutely, and that has its strengths and weaknesses. Of course, we've seen him leaping over players, but when it comes down to those snaps, you just have to be ready to get that ball no matter how high or low it is. As they get ready for this kickoff now, as the Titans will hand it over to Deltona.
Yep, so here's Dean for the first time this second half. And even after that, we have 7 minutes left in the third quarter still.
Yeah, so making slow work of this quarter. So they're trying to get every extra second they can.
And Dean's kick is up. It's another short one. It is taken in by Deltona, and he is wrapped up immediately by Carson and Schultz.
Sent the player flying backwards. Looked like it could have been Schultz. So Deltona's going to get it about the 35. So Titans trying to figure out their defense now. Deltona comes out of the huddle.
Yep, 6:55 left in the third quarter. Your Titans lead 20-14 after the touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good. And so here's Deltona from their own 35. Quarterback will hand off. Running back cuts back and finds a lane. Nick breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a decent gain. It's going to be about 8 yards there for Deltona on the first down run.
There's a Titans player down on the field now.
And we're going to have another injury stoppage here. This time for the Titans. So after the injury timeout, the defense will come back out there. That was Daniel Cameron. Appeared to be dealing with a knee injury, but is able to walk off on his own power. So 2nd and about 4 for Deltona. Quarterback play action, quick play. It is caught, and he gets a block, gets to the outside. He's got the first down and a little bit more. So first down, Deltona.
It was a leaping try for him for sure. I thought he maybe ran out of bounds for just a moment, but it looks like he was able to keep his feet inside.
So that clock will roll on. And here's first down from just the other side of the 50 in the Titans territory for Deltona.
Yeah, so Deltona's going to break their huddle now. After that pretty decent run, they got the first down now.
Yeah, so here's a different look for Deltona. They got trips on the far side.
Still awaiting the snap. There it is.
Quarterback will hand it off, and he's met quickly by Mackey, and he'll get maybe a yard. Good job there by Mackey to wrap up that running back quickly.
Looks like he may have been brought down a little weird. Second down now for Deltona.
Yeah, sometimes when trying to tackle a guy, especially at an angle like that, sometimes, you know, you can get twisted up or spun around a little bit.
Yep.
In a way you definitely don't want to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you got to be careful. You don't want to get blindsided by a defender who just can't stop himself. You don't want to get hit from the back. Definitely don't want to get hit in the head. So that just comes down to awareness of where your defense and offense is.
So we're going to see that trips look again for Deltona. Quarterback will drop back, and he's looking deep again to the sideline, and it is caught right on the sideline, and that'll be a first down to Deltona. They're going to get the ball inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like he almost dropped it there, but was able to come up with the reception. That's a big run there for Deltona.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, you know, hands and concentration there. As he was falling, and the ball almost fell out of his hands.
That's once again number 3. He's made quite a few receptions tonight. So Deltona's going to turn out pretty well here. So they got the first down and a lot more.
Yep, it's definitely been the best play for Deltona tonight. Just a deep streak to the wide receiver, and the ball is handed off to the outside. He gets a hole, trying to bounce it back out. He's going to get to the sideline and is brought down at the 5-yard line. So this could be another first down and goal for Deltona.
It's a pretty decent run there for Deltona as well. So Deltona trying to turn things around here. They're down 20-14, 4 minutes left in the third.
And so that Deltona running back definitely got a good hold there from his O-line, but if he got some more blocking to that second level where those linebackers are, he probably could have sprung that one into the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's first and goal from about the 5-yard line. It's handed off again. No, it's pulled by the quarterback, and quarterback will take it himself up the middle, and he'll get maybe a yard.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to get something going on that play. Not necessarily sure what, but only getting about 1 yard.
Yeah, it might have been a miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback there. It seemed as if for a second the quarterback didn't expect himself to have the ball.
So Deltona.
And so, you know, that quarterback will come out for a play. Let's see what they do here. So they're going to have number 6 in the backfield there at the quarterback spot. And he's going to take it himself up the middle. He's going to bounce it to the outside. He's got some room. He runs over a man. That's going to be a Deltona touchdown.
Deltona with another big run there, able to get away from that defense, find that hole. And Deltona is showing they're still alive in this game.
Yeah, man. He completely ran over that Titan defender that was also being blocked.
So Deltona ties up this game. It's 20-20 now. 3:11 left in the third.
And so Like they've done all night. They're going to go for 2.
Yeah, Deltona, another good call. I think they're going to go for 2. Just try and get that score over up on the Titans. Make it 22-20.
So this is the look that, or similar to the look that the Deltona Wolves started the game with. They're going to have 2 backs in the backfield. And they're going to take a timeout, as it looks like they weren't able to get things straightened out, on that offensive line. So we are back after the Deltona timeout. Deltona is trying to convert for 2 points.
Yeah, Deltona going for the 2-point conversion here. Tied 20-20 still.
And quarterback's still trying to get things set, even after the timeout.
Looks like maybe they're not sure what they want to run, or maybe just don't have anybody where they need them to be.
And so the quarterback will play action. He's looking at the end zone, a wide open receiver. That's going to be 2 points for Deltona. And Deltona will now lead 22-20 with 3:11 left in the third quarter.
Well, out of all the gritties I've seen, I think that was probably going to be one of the best. I mean, left them wide open. He deserved that.
Yeah, defense completely fell for the run there and left that man wide open.
Yeah, so that's going to bring it now to 22 DeLand, 20 UHS. So we're closing out this third quarter.
So Titans now back to receive the kickoff.
And so Deltona's going to trot back out onto the field. This has been where the Titans got most of their yardage, is these kick returns. Really sets them up for those last couple of touchdowns we've seen. They've been able to get pretty decent yardage on it. Deltona comes out of the huddle.
And so they're in a quick play, and it is recovered by the, no signal yet. It's recovered by Deltona on the quick onside play.
So Deltona's going to recover that one. Kind of snuck it up on everybody. I mean, Titans had no idea what was going to go down. And that's a big play for Deltona.
Great play call there for Deltona. Nobody was even set yet, and they just kicked the ball. Referee's going to talk it over now.
So refs trying to figure out the legality of that kick. Don't think the whistle's blown just yet. And the refs are still going to talk it over. Just a little over 3 minutes to go here. Deltona waits eagerly on the sidelines.
So the Titans are going to keep the ball.
Of course, Deltona sidelines are not going to take that easily.
Yeah, definitely interesting play call and definitely how it played out as well.
And you know, I think I may have seen a Titans player grab that ball and get on his knees, and I think his knee hit the ground, and then he dropped the ball, and that's when we saw the Deltona player come up with it.
Yeah, there was definitely a Titan player to the ball first.
I think that's what the ref saw.
But, yeah, like you said, his knee probably hit the ground before the ball came out. So 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line for the Titans. And Dunn is bent in the backfield immediately.
Yeah, just no gain there. The Titans couldn't come up with any yardage.
Yeah, that was the second time they've handed off to Dunn tonight out of the backfield, which is, interesting. Look, Dunn is usually a slot receiver.
Yeah, Titans are going to try something new here.
And quarterback will signal to the sideline. It's handed off to Joseph. Joseph cutting it up the middle, and he's getting some decent yardage there.
Ooh, that looked like a face mask there. I'm not sure if the refs will call it. Looks like Ruben got brought down, maybe just a little too close to his cage, but
yeah, maybe that play was a little too, between all the players, it might have been hard for the ref to see that.
yeah, it looks like he had his back turned to him. So Titans are going to come out here anyways.
Yeah, so Mackey's in the slot again with Dunn. Dropping back is Lombard. Lombard looking deep, and it is caught by Schultz. No, in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like when his body hit the ground, that ball just wasn't in there fully, so popped right out once he hit the ground, but a great reception if he was able to come up with it.
Yeah, again, that ball was just short for Lombard, trying to look for Schultz. Schultz is a tall receiver. He definitely needs some more air on that to be able to get to it.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like he even had some defense on him, so that ball had a risk of getting intercepted if the defense was in that right spot.
Yeah, it's a 4th down for the Titans, about the 44-yard line.
So they're going to trot out now, 4th down. See what the coach calls here. Because they've been pretty bold with their 4th downs. Haven't really seen that many punts. Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, especially in this territory. It's kind of too close to punt it, as Lombard will drop back, and he's going to go way over the head of Schultz. And that'll fall incomplete.
Throwing his hands up in disapproval. Looks like he's not getting those passes. I don't think he's seeing his receivers downfield. So that's going to turn it over on downs now.
Yeah, last ball by Lombard was too short. That one was way too high. Just can't seem to get it right with his receiver Schultz.
Yeah, and maybe that's just he's got the line in front of him. He's under pressure. Maybe just can't see, or maybe he's just going last-ditch effort. But there's something going on. He's just throwing it way over or way too short.
Yeah, Lombard is coming in this game as a freshman, so he definitely is going to have some time over his career to work things out. So here's Deltona again on offense. Is handed off. It's going to be reverse play again. Number 2 trying to get to the outside, makes a man miss, gets to the sideline, and is taken down near the 1st down marker.
That was very close to the benches.
But there is laundry on the field. This play might be taken back for Deltona, and yes, it will. That was called block in the back on Deltona, so this is going to back them up after the big play.
I'm not sure where the refs saw it, but a great run by, yeah, once again, block in the back. Looks like Deltona's going to give the refs a word there for a second. So we go back to where we started.
So we are down a minute 14 left in the 3rd quarter. And rolling.
Clock ticking down for this Titans team. Only down by 2 points, excuse me. Deltona comes back out onto the field.
Yep, so following the penalty, this will be 1st and 20. 55 left in the 3rd quarter. And all night, it seems as if Deltona's been taking their good old time to get the ball snapped, as they will there, and it's handed off up the middle, and he breaks it. He's getting loose. He's going to get to the sideline, but is met before he gets to the sideline. So that's going to be a gain of about 10, or call it 9, excuse me. And so let's be 2nd and 11, as that time is ticking down.
Yeah, and I think that's just a time management thing. They're taking their time on their snaps. They're trying to look like they're wasting their time pretty much. Keep that score 22-20. Because you want those Titans to get the ball this close to their end zone.
Yep, and so they're going to take it to the 4th quarter. So Deltona Wolves lead 22-20 over your University Titans going into this 4th quarter. And so, this will be the start of the 4th quarter. Deltona will flip the field, and they will start this 4th quarter at about their own 40-yard line. 2nd and about 13, call it 14.
Yeah, so Titans now definitely under a crunch. Deltona goes for the snap. Still waiting the whistle, looks like. Trying to get everything figured out on the line. There's the snap.
And it'd be handed off to the running back. Running back trying to get to the outside. Stiff arms a man, but is being held by his jersey and taken down. He'll get maybe a yard on that.
Surprised there's not a flag on that play. Not sure what the referee was seeing. Looked like could have been a holding play.
But I do believe that if you're trying to tackle a man, grabbing the jersey might not be called.
That's very true. So the rest will call it. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd and 12.
So this is a key moment for Deltona.
Yeah, if they can convert, they can kind of keep this clock rolling. Only leading by 2 points with about to hit 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
It's definitely still a game that the Titans can win.
Yeah, I mean, game's been close the whole game. Nobody's led more than 8 points. So quarterback will drop. It's going to be a quick play to the outside. And receiver will be wrapped up. And he's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play. So this will be 4th and 10.
Yeah, not that big of a run. Looks like he started to tail right towards the sidelines once he got the ball. Saw defense was around him.
So, inside their own 45-yard line, call it the 43. Deltona faced with another 4th and 10 situation.
They've been pretty good at converting those all night. Deltona hasn't really turned it over on downs. So we've had a flyover, ladies and gentlemen. That was very low for our area.
Anyways, following the flyover, here is 4th and 10 for Deltona. The quarterback will drop back, and he is looking deep to his favorite target, And it'll be fall incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. 7:28 left, or excuse me, 7:27 left in the fourth quarter. Titans will take over on downs on the Wolves' 43-yard line. So this drive definitely going to be a crucial one. Maybe they can knock a little bit of time off and score.
So, yeah, so the Titans are going to take the field now after Deltona turns over. So Titans will take the snap.
It's hand off to Mackey. Mackey finds a lane, but it's taken down after a gain of about 7.
Yeah, so that's going to bring the second down now. Pretty decent gain for Mackey.
So second and short for the Titans offense. Again, you're going to see it hand off to Joseph. Joseph is met in the backfield quickly. Stiff arms a man. A flag is down. That might be a face mask on Joseph.
We'll have to wait and see. Looks like he did get brought down pretty awkwardly.
Yeah, when he was first met, he stiff-armed that man to the ground, but might have grabbing a hold of his face mask.
Yeah, and that's not going to be good for the Titans. That's going to push him back.
Yeah, we're still waiting the call, but this could end up third and long instead of third and short for the Titans.
Yeah, so the Titans are going to go into a huddle now. As the refs discuss the flag. Here he comes.
And they're actually going to call a face mask on the defense.
Yeah, so groans on the sidelines for Deltona. I'm not exactly sure who that would have been on.
Yeah, maybe during that stiff arm, maybe the defender grabbed a hold of Joseph's face mask.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good gain for the Titans now. So they're going to get pushed up the field just a little bit, bring them the first down.
Yep, so Lombard would take it himself up the middle, breaks the tackle, and is being pushed by his team, but he'll get about 3-4 yards on that play, so bring up second down.
Yeah, and so the Titans are going to benefit off that face mask on what I thought would have been on the Titans side, but it looks like Deltona's going to reap that penalty. It's going to be second down for the Titans.
Yeah, this is one thing we haven't seen this season for the Titans, is these calls usually don't go their way. And so that ball is handed to Joseph. Joseph breaks the tackle and is wrapped up quickly after, though. He'll get about 2 yards on the play. This will bring up third down.
And Deltona seems to be shutting down that run pretty quickly later on in this game. Down to 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that looks a little similar to how this game was first going. Just the run game not working. We've had some short bursts here and there. But on the third down, third and medium, we're going to see what the Titans do here. It's going to be, at this point, this is kind of a tough play call.
And, okay.
And it's handoff to Mackey. Mackey up the middle. He's going to bounce to the outside, and he's got the first down. A flag is down on the field, though. And referee is telling him to hold on a second. And Deltona signaling against the Titans. And if so, that is going to back the Titans up. And we have personal foul on the offense. So that's going to back them up.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for the Titans. I mean, they have that big drive coming up now. They're going to push back just a little bit.
Yeah, so that first down run negated by the penalty. So this can be third and long.
Titans going to huddle up here.
Yep, so this is going to back them up to 3rd and 10 after the penalty on what would have been a first down run.
Here comes the Titans set now.
And Titans in the pistol, handed off to Joseph. No, it's faked handoff. Rolling out is pass to Mackey. Mackey running it. He's going to be close to the first down marker, and he will get the first down.
It's a good run there by Mackey.
And we are under 5 minutes left to play in this 4th quarter. And we don't know, but this game could surely fall on this drive.
Absolutely. This is going to be a big play here for the Titans. They need to get these downs. They need to get this yardage. They need to get these points if they want to stay in this game.
So Titans right on the 20, right in the red zone. And you're going to see trips on your near side done. And Flood is sent in motion. It's given to him on a jet sweep. He makes a man miss. He's trying to get to the outside, but is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe just got bombarded by the defense, had to run it back just a little bit, kind of twist himself around. He's able to get a little bit of yardage on that, but not much.
Yeah, so 2nd and about 11 for the Titans here.
Here it comes again.
Maybe they're trying to play a little slow on their own.
So the Titans are going to come back now.
So you're going to see that same look. Dunn, Mackey, and Flood in the trip set. Joseph sent in motion as a quick play to Schultz and is caught, but he is on the ground.
Yeah, not much you can do with that pass. I mean, it was pretty low.
Yeah, Schultz dove down for that one, but unfortunately lands on the ground, and so it's going to back him up another yard. So 3rd and long for the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans really have to capitalize on this now because they are running out of time. We're down to 3 minutes, 34 and counting left in this game.
Yeah, so, yeah, Mackey will be back in the backfield for this play. It's going to be a play action. Lombard rolling to his right. He's got pressure. He's going to take it himself.
That's a big run there.
But is met immediately at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, big run there by Mackey. It's going to get a little bit of yardage.
So, obviously, that Titan offense is going to stay on the field because they need to convert. They don't have a chance of playing this game. Of course, a field goal would put them up by 1, but especially at this JV level, this is on the farther end for the JV level.
Yeah, absolutely. So looks like they're going to, try and take the ball to the end zone.
So that offense will line up. You're going to see Mackey the slot, but before then, Deltona will take a timeout. So following the timeout, Titans plays 4th and long. 2:30 left in the 4th quarter. The game could come down to this play.
So here it comes, the biggest drive of the night possibly. The Titans line up. It's snap.
Lombard will drop back. He's got pressure. He says he throws, and it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Deltona will take over.
And that is just a sad sight to see for the Titans. Just absolutely terrible. You know, they had control of this game for so long, lost it, and then came so close. But looks like the Titans are taking their time getting off the field. The refs are going to come together.
Yeah, I didn't exactly see it, but could have been a penalty on the field, but their referee's talking over something. And they're going to call encroachment on the defense. So the Titans will get the replay 4th down. So the game doesn't come down to that play.
Yeah, so looks like the Titans are going to be able to get their ball back. Of course, not to the satisfaction of Deltona.
Yeah, I guess because there's no stoppage, maybe a player lined up in the neutral zone.
We're down to 2:20 left in this game.
Yeah, obviously the Deltona sideline not liking that call.
Yeah,
so this will be 4th down again.
And
Flood's still trying to get set here.
looks like the Titans are trying to figure out what they want to run.
Yes, so this will make it 4th and about. Chains are still getting set, but this will be 4th and about 5 for the Titans. And so, again, game could come down to this play. Lombard drops back, and he is looking for Schultz near the end zone, and it is incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so it looks like it came out Deltona's way anyways. And it looks like the ref is going to come out once again and have a word with his official. No, they're going to place the ball down, and is.
Yeah, refs are talking it over again. Maybe talking about what's going on in the end zone. There seemed to be some extra contact there in the end zone, but nope, that call will stand. It'll be a turnover on downs. 2:17 left in the 4th quarter. Deltona could very well shut it out.
So, hustling onto the field, Deltona's crowd roaring of their approval.
So, ball's handed off. Running back will cut back. He's got some room, but he is tackled by Baker.
Yeah, Titans are going to try and make some quick work.
And we're going to have another stoppage. And the Titans will take a timeout, hoping that they can use their timeouts and make a stop on defense. And maybe they can get one more shot at it. So following the Titan timeout, both teams will trot back out there again. This is 2nd and about 8 for Deltona. 2:05 left in the game.
Yeah, this is going to be a big play. 2 minutes left. 2nd down. Deltona's just going to be smart and run the ball.
Yep, they will. They hand it off. Running back gets to the outside. He's got plenty of room. And he breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a first down for sure and more. But he will go out of bounds. So that's going to stop the clock again.
Looks like they were going for some yardage there, maybe trying to pack some more onto the Titans. So now it's first down for Deltona. 1:56 left on the clock here.
So although he did run out of bounds to stop the clock, but that's going to move those chains. So
Deltona comes set now.
1st and 10 inside the 40-yard line. Deltona will hand it off again. He's got a big lane and runs over a man, and he'll get a gain of about 4, and the Titans will most likely take another timeout here.
Yeah, good
and
run.
They will. That's the Titans' second timeout. Only going to have 1 left in the game.
Yeah, this is where time management really comes key in this game. I mean, you got less than 2 minutes left. You're only down by 2 points. They could be smart about how they get this ball. And they have a pretty decent shot at possibly getting another score.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need to stop immediately if they want to have a shot. And obviously, Deltona's going to run this clock out as much as they can. Titans only have 1 timeout left in the game.
So Titans slowly making their way back onto the field. Second down for Deltona. They're at about the 40.
So here's the second down. It's handed off again. He's got another big running lane. He bounces it outside, and he's going to push forward. He's close to the first down marker.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag is on the play. So that's going to stop the clock. We need to get things cleared up here.
Let's figure out what happened. The officials are talking to Deltona's players.
That's going to be a personal foul on the Titans, just maybe getting a little frustrated. So that's going to move the chains for Deltona, and Titans only have 1 timeout left. We have 1:39 left to go in the game.
Still down by 2, the Titans. That's going to make it a first down for Deltona. That's going to move them even farther upfield. And the chance for the Titans regaining this ball is becoming least likely each play.
Yeah, it's another first down. It's definitely going to kill the Titans' hopes here. And that clock will roll on.
So we go to 1:35 and rolling. Deltona is going to take their time on this huddle.
As they are now on the Titans' 40-yard line. Going to take their good old time to get set.
Deltona finally comes set now, down to 1:18. Call it 15 by the time this ball is snapped.
And they will snap it. He's going to take a knee right there. And so,
I mean, with this game closing, I mean, how do you feel? How do you think the Titans performed? What do you think is?
Yeah, both teams, the defense has definitely been holding up, except it has really been these chunk plays for both teams, just getting them in the end zone. But Deltona is able to make one more play than the Titans, and then that's gonna give them the W, as this will be the last play of the game. Most likely, it's gonna kneel it down once again.
So 40 seconds, call it 30 left on the clock now.
So he will kneel it down one more time. That's going to conclude this game. Your score, Wolves 22, Titans 20. And that time will click down. It's going to be, that is the last play, like you said. We appreciate you guys watching. And we appreciate everybody that came out here today I'm Adam Black, again with
Christian
Christian
Boussier.
Boussier, and we will see you guys next time